Hey guys, it's Riley or Thrifted over on Instagram and Poshmark, and today we're going thrifting. So I just finished up volunteering at the animal shelter where I adopted my dog from, and they're awesome. I love volunteering there, but I have not been getting in as much as I would like to recently. So I've just been so busy, it's crazy. Anyway, I do kennel cleaning while I'm there. I also do dog walking occasionally, but I prefer kennel cleaning. I know that's crazy. I feel like they get most volunteers for dog walking, but I just like to pop in an audio book and clean kennels in the morning. And obviously it's a messier, less desirable job, but I don't mind it. Helps the dog. So I finished up with that, and I have a few blankets that I thrifted from the outlet that I'm going to go donate in the front of the building because they use blankets for the dogs and cats. And so when I come across them at the outlet, nobody ever buys them, like especially just, cheap Joann fabrics, like fabric fleece type blankets. So save those from landfill and the dogs and cats get something comfy to lay on. So I'm gonna go donate those. And I'm saying this because maybe it's something you want to look into, see if local animal shelters take blanket donations, and maybe that's something you can thrift and donate for the animals and save from the landfill. Anyway, I'm just like going on a tangent. So I finished up volunteering, gonna donate these blankets, and then I'm headed to Goodwill. I have actually not thrifted. Oh, I need my door cracked a little. I've actually not been thrifting for almost an entire month, the month of August. So I went to like Last Chance and bought some Helpsy Source in the beginning of the month, but from August 5th to the 31st, I did no sourcing of any sort, nothing. So I hit my goal. That was my goal. I'm going to reward myself today, September 1st, by going thrifting. That is what we are doing today. We're going to one of my favorite Goodwills to go thrifting. My sister's gonna meet me there, and then I think we're gonna get lunch afterwards, and it's also Last Chance sale day, so maybe we'll do that. So I woke up extra early today to come in and volunteer in the morning, and it's gonna be a long day. It's gonna be a long day. Why am I angled like this? Sorry about that. Okay, I will meet you at the thrift store. We're here. It's 10:30. I feel like I haven't been to a Goodwill this early in the morning. I mean, like, I know it's not early, but I feel like I haven't been to a Goodwill at 10:30 in the morning in a very long time. I used to, when I was in high school, come on Sundays at opening because like I was in high school and that was the best time I could come. The sale take switched and everything, so they don't do that anymore on Sunday. And we're off. I didn't really have a game plan going in. I hadn't been in so long that I'm just like, let's go. These looked interesting to me. They had them priced at $7 and there was no brand. I saw Nick and Zoe peeking out there. They wanted $7 for a tank top, and I think for that piece I'd only be willing to pay like $1 or so. So I passed on that. Oh, I said $7. They actually wanted $8. Those slippers looked interesting. Nothing really standing out about them when I flipped them over. So kept moving on. Found some old Joe's jeans, it looks like, for $8, so those are definitely a pass. I don't even know why I showed you guys that clip. I'm pretty sure this day didn't start out very strong, but I did end up leaving with a decent amount of stuff, and actually I was waiting for my sister to come meet up with me, and I'm pretty sure right around when she came I found a new rack of some pretty good stuff, but we're not there yet. As I always say when I'm editing these videos, just watching them over and seeing all the prices makes me want to shop at the bins exclusively. I thought this Chico's Weekenders piece, new with tags, was adorable, perfect for winter, but it wouldn't sell for much, and they wanted $10. That would be a great bins pickup, or I'd probably even pay $3, $4 top end, but definitely not $10 because I think it'd sell for $20 or less. Coming up here is a Vici sweater, if that's how you say the brand. I think it's boutique-y, but they also sell it at Nordstrom. I passed on it for $7 because I haven't had much luck selling the brand, but I am willing to experiment with it for $1 or $2, but that's kind of the top end of what I will pay. Let me know if that is a hot seller for you, and if you have sold it or consistently sell it, what sells in that brand. I would love to know. Okay, this is the new rack I was just talking about. I scored some awesome deals here, but a lot of stuff that was good was overpriced, and it was kind of hard to show you guys what I was finding on this rack and what they were pricing things at, just because it is, taller than the normal rack, so it's harder to film. But here was a Madewell sweater. They wanted $8. I might have paid that, but I'm pretty sure that one was shrunk, so I left it behind. There was a woman shopping on the other side of me, as you can see. I always pass on BP. It just doesn't have resale value. Oh my gosh, her face was right there. That's funny. Anyway, this was definitely all one girl's trendy closet stuff. Some of it was good. Some of it would have been worth the pickup if Goodwill had priced it just a little bit lower. Here is a Madewell sweater I originally stuck in my cart for $8. It's like the top end of what I'll pay for Madewell sweaters, but it was wool. Later, I ended up leaving it behind because I'm pretty sure it was shrunk. I found this Zara piece. I really liked it. It's $8. That's, in my opinion, too much to resell unless you know a Zara piece is a blogger fave. Like this, also probably, yeah, $8. Cute. I'd pay like $3, $4 for a top end, but it's only going to sell 20. Anyway, that fuzzy one I stuck in my cart because I wanted it for me. That shacket looked interesting, but I didn't end up looking it up. I was so stoked to find these on the new rack. These are Relwyn, I think is how you pronounce the brand. I learned this bolo from Kaylee Elaine over on YouTube. She does great YouTube videos, you know, if you really want to learn what's selling. So I didn't even look those over. I just saw the brand and stuck them in my cart. Princess Polly for $10. I think I'll pass. That's another dress for $10. What was it? A Zara. They love to price a Zara at $10 now for the dresses. Another Princess Polly dress for $10. I'll pick those up for a couple of dollars, either sell them myself or take them to buy, sell, trade. But Princess Polly, I usually sell for under $20. That seemed to be official Panic at the Disco merch. I looked it up and didn't find anything on it, so, or not, didn't find anything. Comps didn't seem very good, so I left that behind. I never find the good graphic band tees. Some men's items. There's the Relwyn stuff. After I looked it over, totally got that. Sunday Best, an Aritzia brand, and they only had this priced at $5. That's like good old day Goodwill pricing. I never get anything for $5 anymore. I totally forgot that was new with tags. That ended up in my fall list pile, so I have not started to list this item yet. I found this Juicy Couture terry cloth top, and I do believe this is, you know, Y2K Juicy, not remade Juicy. This brand I wanted to look up because I see it at Last Chance sometimes. They had it priced at $6. I did look it up. It's not really worth reselling. If it was cheaper, I probably would have bought it and taken it to buy, sell, trade. I found this Yummy Kim dress. This is not my favorite brand to resell, but this style was super cute and it was not overpriced at Goodwill, so I did grab it. The Zara sweater I grabbed for myself. Now, if this was like $4 or even $5, I probably would have resold it. $8 is just too much. The Madewell piece, I told you guys I ended up leaving behind because it just seemed a little shrunk. I grabbed this Zara piece because I thought it was cute. Again, $8 just seems a little too much to resell. I tried it on for myself and didn't like it. Now, I know Abercrombie & Fitch is having a comeback, but they had this priced at $8. And I just felt like this was too expensive. Again, if it was like half the price or $5, I probably would have grabbed it. The new racks were right by the men's coats, and this was actually filmed in the beginning of September. So I was like, okay, let's check the coats and see if I can find anything for fall. Winter is coming, and I did not find anything, but I did look up a bunch of stuff. I've been reselling since 2015, and I am still learning. I'm still looking at brands every single time I go out thrifting. So you never stop learning. My sister found these Abercrombie & Fitch jeans for me. They were priced at $7. I don't know if that's a little too much to pay, but again, I know these Abercrombie & Fitch jeans are trending. I do pick up Vineyard Vines from time to time. I think it might do better in the men's. I don't sell a lot of Vineyard Vines men's. I don't sell a lot of it in general, but one thing to know is I've heard Vineyard Vines is super strict with stock photos. So even if you're listing on Poshmark, I would avoid using their stock photos. I feel like my Goodwills are super good at catching Lululemon, and it's always priced up. So I never really get Lululemon. I made a reel about these, how Goodwill had them priced at $7 and Target had them priced at under $4. And that blew up because people love to hate on resellers. So if you want to go read the comments of that video, feel free to check out my Instagram. And here is more Lululemon that Goodwill had priced up a little too high to resell. $15 for a tank. I feel like that is the resale value. My sister was showing me some baby clothes. Hannah Anderson is one I will pick up, but a swim top for $4. Not a whole lot of resale value. I was hoping this was something good. It was just baby. Zara, this I will totally resell if I get at the bins, but $4, not much resale value. So this brand is Cotton Citizen, and I've been passing on it forever. Now, I was literally on Instagram the night before, store and learned that this is potentially a bolo. I really liked the Zara dress, but they had it priced at $10, and so too much to resell. Anyway, back to the Cotton Citizen dress. That retails for over $100. I believe it's sold on Revolve. I've never sold it before, but if you come across it, I would look it up. I found these Lululemon leggings hiding in the plus size pants section. They were half off. Green was the half off color. I did end up picking them up though. We'll hopefully sell around $35, so not the biggest profit, but I thought it was funny. I think somebody hid them in there, maybe an employee, to get them half off, or someone was planning to come back and grab them half off. This is Jenny U, a good bridesmaid brand to be on the lookout for. I've sold them between like $80 and $100 before. That one had flaws, and also it was a shorter length dress. I'm just going through the go back rack right now. That's what I call like the dressing room return rack, and I can often find good stuff there, so I always check that when I'm thrifting. I saw a good print peeking out and I was like, please be good, please be good, and it was not good. Sorry to spoil it. I thought it might be like Sundance, but it was just Jones New York jeans. I put this something navy sweater back because the resale value isn't great. I found this new with tags Viramoto dress, which is a Nordstrom brand. I wouldn't recommend picking up to resale, but it was half off, so I would grab it for buy, sell, trade, but I did leave it behind. This was an Eva Franco two-piece set, which is sold at Anthropologie. Their pieces are very interesting and they often sell well, so I picked that up. This brand, Lucy in the Sky, I thought I heard of before and I thought it was good, and so I did bring that piece home. Comps are kind of all over the place, but I grabbed it. I looked up that Artifact sweater because I think it was wool and it just looked interesting. I couldn't find much about it, but I did leave it behind. I think it's something I would have picked up for a couple dollars, but I'm sure they wanted $8 for it. I saw this print and I was like, okay, here we go, some Lily Pulitzer, but it was actually Vineyard Vines, and on top of that, it's a Vineyard Vines girl dress. And as I said, I sell it sometimes. However, they did have this dress priced at $4. And so for $4, I think I can sell it for a very minimum of $15. Not the best profit, but I think it will do okay. I looked at this Athleta bra. It is definitely older. It's cute, but for $7 I passed. Oh my gosh, and here's the Lily Pulitzer I thought I had just found. However, these shorts had a lot of wash wear and the style does not do well. These scallop shorts I would pass if you see them. Right next to that was some Lululemon. So I think I must have found someone's like patch of good clothes, or maybe it was their go backs they just stuck in a random rack. I did end up putting those men's Lululemon back because they were $15 and just not worth it. My sister passed me these Reformation jeans. They are black skinny jeans. They were priced at $7, and even though they're skinny jeans, I'm like, oh, I can't leave Reformation at the thrift store for $7. So hopefully I can get around $25 for those. My sister found some Prana pants. I don't know if they were hiking or what, but they were half off for $4, and I'll pretty much always pick up Prana for the right price, which is usually under $5. Then I found this cute little brown sweatshirt for myself, so I had to grab that. I found these frame jeans and they were skinny, and frame skinny jeans often aren't worth it anymore. I really wanted them to have some resale value, so I checked comps and they didn't, so I did leave these ones behind. I think though if they were half off I would have picked them up, just because it's so hard for me to leave brands that used to do pretty well behind. Rich and Skinny is another brand that used to do well, but Rich and Skinny, they're skinny jeans, so left those behind. I did however find these Le Crop mini boot frame pants. They're more like a trouser than a jean, and I think I checked comps and there weren't that many listed, so I decided to give them a try, and that is just fuzzy fuzz that will come off. Here is just a quick flip through of the pants section today. I found those J. Crew pants. They had them priced at $8. I will usually pick up J. Crew pants if they're trendy, newer, for like $5 and under. I prefer under $5. And here I found a pair of Paige jeans. They wanted $10, and you know, some Paige jeans I think do sell well for some people. I don't have much luck with them, so I don't often pick up Paige jeans. Said this before, but sometime after COVID, my Goodwills put the shoe racks above the clothes instead of just having a designated shoe section. I really hate that. It makes it so much harder to shop for shoes. These Vince Camuto were $7. They could have had some resale value. I'm sure you could get like $25 for them, but I have a shoe death pile, so I passed on those. I think there was a J. Crew sweater and a cute one, but it was $10. And again, J. Crew, I don't usually pay more than $5 for it. Most of the time I'm passing on it, which is actually, I commented in an Instagram post yesterday to someone. They're like, resellers take all the good quality stuff. I'm like, I don't think you understand that most mall brands people consider them good quality, and we leave them behind. behind because they're too expensive or they just don't have resale value. I spy a new rack being rolled out. I'll have to go check, but for the time being, I found this Tord cardigan. It is a size 0, but I picked it up because it was half off and I thought it was cute. And you know, we're coming into cardigan season. Prana tank top for $10. Definitely passed on that. That one is not worth really reselling unless you get it for $1 or $2. My sister found this vintage cardigan. Oh, first I found this Fabletics top for me, and it doesn't really fit, but I still have it. Anyway, this vintage cardigan, I was a little torn between whether I should sell it myself or not. I grabbed this Athleta tank for myself. This one does fit. I found these TNA pants. TNA is an Aritzia brand. Again, they had these priced at $5, so I don't know what happened with the Aritzia pieces being priced at $5, but I love it. I will totally pick those up for $5. I've never sold this brand before, Tretorn, but I do know it has some resale value, so I did grab those shoes. And here I am just flipping through some athletic tank tops because I needed some new ones for myself, and you know, I'm still looking. I like that Fabletics one, but that would not look good on me. I spy some Lululemon, and it is some pretty old Lululemon that they have priced at $20, so I definitely left those behind. But I did come across some Aerie offline leggings, which I am wearing right now as I edit this video. I love these. I found these Sweaty Betty leggings. This brand I've heard has gone downhill. I haven't had much experience selling it, but for $6 they seemed like an interesting style. They had kind of like a metallic sheen to them, so I did pick them up to give them a shot. Here were some interesting looking Seychelles. This can be a good brand to be on the lookout for, but for $10 I didn't want to pay it. I would have picked them up for $5, but they did also seem to be an older style. Now here I found an Urban Outfitters sweatshirt, and I bought this for me and I lived in it for a good few days until my dogs got mud all over it, but luckily it came out nice and clean in the wash and I can start wearing it again now that we're back in some fall weather. This Roots like tank thing I did not end up picking up. Roots doesn't actually do so well for me. Gymshark, how much did they have it priced at? $8. I don't think Gymshark is worth $8 anymore. Again, another athletic brand I don't have much experience selling. Vineyard Vines, $10. That would be a pass. I probably should have checked to see if it was cashmere, because maybe if it was cashmere it would be worth it. Now Delia's had a line with I think Doll's Kill, and for $7 I decided to look it up. This was a part of that line, but it seemed to only be selling for about $20. Two sweaters I did end up grabbing were that Talbot sweater because it was half off and a good fall Christmas style, and I did grab this rail sweater even though it had some makeup wear on the neckline. We'll see how it does. This is my cart at the end of the day, and while online I found this Walt Disney Parks t-shirt that was half off. Another thing, I don't really know how it will do, but we'll see. Alrighty, we finished up sushi, or what am I saying? Alrighty, we finished up thrifting, so now we're going to get all-you-can-eat sushi. Our favorite hobby is eating. That's actually some free inventory I got yesterday from a dog sitting client, so cool, I have to go through that. This was my breakfast. I thought it was pretty good. I would recommend it. I grabbed these at Whole Foods when they're on sale. It's my sister. We're going to get sushi. So my sister and I got lunch, and then we went to Last Chance, and Last Chance will be another video coming soon, but this is it for today's video. Thank you guys so much for watching. If you like reseller content, feel free to give this video a thumbs up and subscribe if you want to see more videos like it. Goodbye. Thanks for watching.